Hello children, this is Ansu here. This weekend we will do a different type of activity called leaf imprinting. So what we are going to do, as the name suggests, is we are going to take different types of leaves and make prints of leaves using paints. We are going to get messy today, okay? So I have tried one a little while before and it looks something like this. We can try it with different colors today and see what will be the outcome. For doing today's activity, you need A4 papers or any type of paper that you have at home. Even you can do it on newspapers if you have the idea in your mind. You can use any of the papers that you have. You need a couple of leaves that you can find around. Please understand, we are having a COVID crisis, so don't go around looking for leaves. Try to find out ones which are closer to your home and stay safe. Then you need either acrylic paints, poster paints or fabric paints. Whatever you have, you can use that. I'm having a couple of brushes here. If you don't have a brush, you can use your fingertips also to fill it. I told you this is a messy activity. Let's try one, shall we? For this activity, I'm going to take a long leaf and show you how it gets imprinted. Two things you have to keep in mind while printing with a leaf. The main thing is the paint should not dry and too much water should not be there in the paint also. So this should be done very fast, okay? I have taken a leaf that will fit on my page like this. So this is what I'm going to do now. And I have already squirted a couple of colors here. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to randomly I'm going to put a little bit of water only just to mix the colors. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take randomly a couple of colors and apply on the leaf here and there. There's no particular coloring scheme for this. We don't know which color will give you the best result. So not too much water, that you should keep in mind, and you should keep on rubbing very fast so that the paint does not dry. It should not be dry or it should not be too wet also. Make sure that it does not go outside the paper or your paper will be destroyed completely. Now, see what I'm doing? Light brushes like this. Try to mix the colors here and there to get the result that you require. Now what I'm doing is I'm just mixing the fall colors. Fall colors is the autumn colors that you see, which is a mixture of red, orange, yellow and green. So I'm going to use the same combination here. Then we will try it with another one to see the result. It is your creativity that matters how your thing should look like. You can try it in different ways, put colors at different places and get the desired output. Again, you can mix a color of a lower scheme here. Try mixing again. Now I think this is enough for us now. What I'm going to do is I'm going to reverse the leaf. Now you need to be very careful in this part. Put it on the paper and then press towards the edges. And you should not put too much paint. If you put too much paint, you will not get the veins properly. The lines that you see on the leaves are the veins. You will not get the veins properly. Now, I think this is sufficient for now. I'm going to lift it. See, here comes your leaf. See, my paint here had dried. That is why I got a free area here. If you want, you can also apply one more time on those areas and try again. But please make sure that the vein is kept in the correct place. The tip should be always be merging in the correct place. Otherwise, you will not get the desired result. See, I'm putting exactly on top of it. And releasing it. See? Now I'm going to do it with another leaf on the same paper itself for you to see. You can try with different leaves that you can find outside. This time I'm going to change the colors slightly to another scheme. I'm going to use a little bit more of blue, little bit of violet, little bit of red. It depends on what colors you use, your color scheme will turn out. Now I'm going to press. Make sure you should not make smudges like this on the side. I did a little more of extra paint. See? Now I'm going to do with another set of colors. I'm putting a little bit of green here, a little bit of red here. I'm mixing a lot of colors now. See? A little more darker green. And on the end, I could do a little bit of purple. Make sure there is not too much water because it will spread outside. Now, place the leaf on top of this. After placing the leaf on top of the paper like this, we can pull it out again and see how the print looks like. See, this is another color combination. If you want to make it a little more beautiful, what you can do is you can use a thinner brush, draw an outline with one of the complementary colors like this. See, draw an outline. Anyway, your colors will be mixing. It's good to have a complementary color outline across the leaf like this. You can draw the veins of the leaf too, if you feel that it has not come out beautifully, like this. Use different colors so that in those areas it will highlight like this. After drawing the outline carefully, you might get something like this. I hope you enjoy doing this activity and have fun with it. Have a wonderful weekend, children. Thank you.